Hello everyone and welcome back. I am currently 35 weeks and 5 days pregnant. And I'm definitely due for an update. I think it's been about exactly a month since my last update. And boy, has a lot gone on. And not in the sense that, I don't mean that a lot has gone on in the sense that bad things have gone on. I've just been super busy. And I lost the camera for a good 2 or 3 weeks. I couldn't find the camera, which wasn't very fun. So right after the wedding, for whatever reason, I couldn't find the camera. And so that means I didn't take any belly pictures from 31 weeks until today. And that's awful. I'm so upset that I missed out on getting her popping out, because boy has she popped out. Like right after that, right after the 31 weeks, it was like boom, she just popped right out. And I'm kind of sad that I missed that progression. But luckily I was able to film her moving in my belly. I got hiccups, I got movements, I got all kinds of stuff, which is great because she's kind of shy about it. Like she only seems to do it when I'm just relaxed by myself. But she has such active times now. It's hilarious. Like she will go for like an hour straight or a half hour straight, and boy does it get uncomfortable sometimes depending on what position she's in. Now, I did go for another OB appointment, and it was quite an interesting one. The 35-week appointment had a lot to do with reading about induction, what his procedures are, and what the upcoming weeks will look like in terms of sweeps, um, strep B swab test we had, and things like that. So we had to read, and my husband came, so I'm saying we. My husband and I had to read over this consent form about him and his practice of doing sweeps each week, and when they would get to like every other day and so on. But this was the first time he mentioned to me about my measurement, because the last OB appointment I went to, I must have went in between. Yeah, I went in between the 31, I think. Yeah, I went once other since you last saw me, and the last one that I went to was literally 2 minutes long. He measured my weight. I had gone up like a pound. This time I had gone up another pound, so I'm back to where I started at the OB's weight. So I kind of gained back all the weight that I had lost, which is okay, I guess. I need to get a hold on that, though. I don't want to gain any more, so I've really got to cut the reins back and be really good, just for an easier delivery, and I don't want her to get too big, because this was so since he didn't measure me the last time, I called and I said, well, he didn't measure my fundal height, the measurement of your uterus. He didn't do that, so I thought he forgot. And basically, when I went back this one, I kind of mentioned it, and he said, oh, it's not necessary because you've been measuring ahead since you got here. And I'm like, I have? Like, you didn't mention that. So, which I'm kind of glad he didn't, because it really freaked me out. I don't know how great those measurements are and how accurate they are, but it still kind of freaked me out. Because I was 35 weeks and 3 days when I went for my last appointment, and he said she's measuring, or I'm measuring, about 38 weeks. And I'm like, what? That's a huge difference. Like, that's scary. And he said, well, we only really worry about babies that aren't growing. Like, if they're too small. I'm not worried about babies that are too big, he goes. But, however, having a bigger baby can cause different kind of complications at the end for pushing and birthing them. So what he said was, my next appointment I'll be 37 and 3 days, or somewhere about that. He said, you can choose to do a sweep that day and start your sweeps a little bit early, because we will want your baby to come out basically 37, 38 weeks. for a easier delivery. So basically he wants her to come early is what I heard him and understood him say. So we have to start doing all the things that we were reading about for inducing labor starting after 37 weeks. So it's kind of exciting, but kind of scary. It's funny too because everyone else that I know that was pregnant is on maternity leave now. And I didn't put in my maternity leave till like this week. And I put it in for May 9th. So hopefully I can make it to May 9th, which I think I will be able to. My job gives me a little bit of flexibility anyways. So it's just funny that I'm like, I'm the only one that I know that's this far pregnant that is actually still working. So yay me! And I think it's good for me because I feel like I'll get really bored and stressed out about all the things that aren't done at home, which I was thinking about bringing you guys in to see what I mean when I say the nursery is nowhere near done. So I think I will insert a clip. This is going which was fantastic. But my feet have been blowing up every day now. If I wear sandals, my Birkenstocks, my feet will swell and be all puffy, and it's not a big deal because my hands are swollen every single day and they have been for weeks now. The carpal tunnel is so bad, so that's not fun. So in terms of symptoms and things like that, that's been the worst of it, has been the carpal tunnel and swelling of the hands, as well as the, sorry about that, as well as the pubic bone ligament situation down in the lady bits. Those two things have been the worst symptoms that I've had, which isn't that bad. I still don't think I've had a Braxton Hicks. However, I do get like I said, when she starts moving and going to town like for an hour or a half hour, I'm in some pain. Like, I don't know what that is all about, but like when she starts going down low on my bladder area, it's just like I'm in pain and I have to get on the yoga ball and bounce her to sleep or something to get her to stop because it does get quite uncomfortable. It's almost like she wants out. So, and rightfully so. If she's really big, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to take that whole 2 weeks ahead thing. So we'll see. But I don't want to focus my energy on it. So, anyways, I forgot to mention today is my birthday, and so I thought I would do a quick update, as well as I had the chance to. This is like the first time that I'm home on a weekend because I told you I did go on mat leave on my weekend job, so I have a weekend free. I don't have any baby showers. My baby shower is coming up next Saturday, so we have one more week for my baby shower, which is so exciting. And oh, we've been gifted so many hand-me-downs. Sleep is very difficult. It's very interrupted. And shortness of breath is definitely here. You can tell when I'm talking to you here. I get out of breath. Because like I guess at 35 weeks is when the highest part of your uterus is going to be and the fullest it's going to be, and it will start to drop after then. So it makes sense that this week or this stage in pregnancy is going to be the most uncomfortable in terms of on your lungs and breathing and ribs and such, which I have definitely been feeling her in my ribs. Definitely feeling shortness of breath and a lot of acid reflux, heartburn, whatever you want to call it. Almost every night I'm popping Tums. It's on fire. And I'm just hoping that she has a nice head of hair to show for it. Where I can put little bows and clips and all those cute little things in there. So I think she will, because I had quite a lot of hair. I also wanted to mention quickly baby size. It's kind of like what I was born as and my husband was born as, because I think that's really interesting, and I don't know if there's any studies done on it, but it's quite interesting to think. I was born only 9 days early, and I was under 6 pounds. So I was very nice to my mom. I was not that big. And my husband, on the other hand, was almost 9 pounds. He dislocated his shoulder on his way out. He was a huge baby. So it's just really interesting. I'm hoping she's somewhere in the middle. I hope she comes out around 7 pounds. Let's hope that's where she is. She can be super long. I'm okay with that. She'd be nice and tall, like my husband. But, yeah, I don't know what else. I kind of kept talking and didn't know the camera was off, so I don't know what else I talked about. I think it was about the hand-me-downs. I'm really, really thankful for all the hand-me-downs that we have been gifted. I feel very, very blessed, and I'm so thankful that we have things for her, that we don't have to buy everything, and yeah, I just feel very, very thankful for all of that. So I think that's about all I wanted to update you on in terms of me and her and how she's going, growing and going. um, that I'll insert the pictures of the belly from 31 weeks to today, and I'm wearing the same shirt, so hopefully there's some difference you can see. And oh, I did go kind of repack um, a bit of the diaper bag and the, well, hospital bag and my hospital bag. If you're interested in me doing a hospital bag video, I can certainly do that, but I'm not going to go and do it unless I have people who are interested in seeing my what's in my diaper bag and what's in my hospital bag. So I have changed it a little bit. We no longer do